Howdy y'all, welcome to Adventures for Kendall. Today we're going back to the Hillcrest Christmas Tree Farm in Reedley, California to check out Railfest. It's an event where operating locomotives and equipment are gathered into one place. And the Hillcrest and Autistic Railroad is just one location that we got to see this kind of event. So let's get going and check out Hillcrest Railfest. Oh, it's great to be back here at the Hillcrest Christmas Tree Farm here in Reedley. It's going to be a fun time seeing the steam locomotives in action. If you want the full history of the Hillcrest Christmas Tree Farm, check out my previous video that I made in October 2021. Now, a Railfest is a celebration of railroad history where engines from across the country, or just at least outside of the area, come and visit. However, this year's Railfest was mainly the Hillcrest equipment, but that won't stop us celebrating this wonderful event because there are shop tours and train rides here at Hillcrest. Let's go check it out. After the crew has a safety meeting before starting operations, it is time to get things prepared, including cleaning out the steam locomotives for today's operations. And while that is going on, all the rolling stock is being pulled out to be ready for today's trains. Some of the special crew here at Railfest are people who worked on railroads outside of Hillcrest, such as the Redwood Valley Railroad near Berkeley, the California State Railroad Museum in Sacramento, and even the Cumbres and Toltec Scenic Railroad out of Chama, New Mexico. There's so much to do here at Railfest here at the Hillcrest Christmas Tree Farm. Whether it's listening to a live band, getting some food, or going on a shop tour. Here, visitors can learn what it takes to maintain a railroad in a shop like this. This also includes pictures of previous projects, including several of the engines at Disneyland. You can also learn what operates a steam locomotive. And it's a fascinating look into the operations of the Hillcrest and Autistic Railroad. Outside the shops, there are pieces of equipment on display for visitors to see. These include maintenance equipment such as speeders and their green diesel locomotive that helps with the operations on this railroad. And speaking of railroad operations, let's go for a ride on the Hillcrest and Autistic Railroad. All aboard! By the way, I was invited to ride with the engineer on the locomotive, and boy was it fun. Here on the passing loop, the trains talk to each other as they pass by. During my ride along, I was able to get an uncut video of the engineer's perspective. Oh, we have to stop. There's a train in the way. but don't worry, we'll be on our way soon. Here is the one spot, the unique locomotive here at Hillcrest made with the marine boiler. Well, I'm at the end of my ride along with the engineer. If you want to see the full ride, check out my uncut video of the Hillcrest and Wautoki Railroad. After the operations are closed to the public, both trains are connected and everyone who has helped out with today's event gets on board for a celebratory joyride. Normally, these cars would be full of little kids and their families, but right now, it's a lot of grown-ups having fun with these trains. They even got to go down on the new track, which we will feature in a future episode. After that fun ride, the entire operating crew heads into town to have a nice dinner. Boy, we had a fun time here at Railfest, here at the Hillcrest Christmas Tree Farm. But now, let's head back to the studio. All aboard! I hope you had a great time at Railfest because I did. I enjoyed seeing the steam locomotives and cars in operation, and I can't wait to ride the new loop, especially on the big new trestle. It's gonna be a blast. And speaking of blast, I can't wait for next season because we're going on more adventures, and I can't wait to take you with me. But until then, if you have a location for us to go on, comments or email